Auburn needs to show up. Like, Georgia's had bragging rights year after year after year. Auburn's got to shut these guys up.
Yeah, Georgia's won 8 in a row now in this rivalry. You're right. I think the big key for Auburn, you've got to be able to get pressure on the quarterback. Could not do it consistently against Carson Beck. Big reason why Carson Beck did not turn it over in this game last season. That had been a problem for him early in the year. Auburn's defense has to play big today.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. On first down, here comes this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Using his legs, it's Robinson. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So Georgia's offense will get the ball for the first time. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Pass to Sticks still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Got the first down and more. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Georgia going back to work with another first down. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Delp. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Give to the fullback. Couldn't quite might nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to punch it in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Makes it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
A loss of 7 yards on play. Third down coming up.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown hit?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Complete out of the backfield. There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. And off to Jones. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later.
The ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Looking downfield on first down. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Motion from the wide receiver. And off with the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together, a really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points, but a chance to tie this up going into the half. Considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia! He would not be denied.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle, and with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Simmons. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Coleman. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Safe completion on the screen. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Auburn! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Got his man downfield. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And how about this young fella who's slinging the pill, man? His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Finding an escape route. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Stockton. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, the ball squirts out. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Branch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give on the option. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Creates a little space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got
turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a 1st down. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down will open up the final period. QB draw. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, give on the inside. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. All of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
On the move, it's Robinson. On the nasty moving. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Simmons. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Simmons. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Let's go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get Pats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to scramble. On the move, he fires. Connection to the right. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. It is Georgia taking home the W in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack and Jet.